About an 8% GDP growth, that growth will take place. It's a matrix which has to be addressed, and unless until we are able to do that, so it's a chain. Make in India will not happen, GDP will not happen if Make in India doesn't happen. Make in India will not happen if we do not have the resources for it. And out of the resources which we are talking about investment, the biggest resource required is manpower. And then we are talking about China. I don't want to get into that conversation. But this is the biggest challenge. This ministry, thanks to the Prime Minister, this ministry was born the day I was inducted in the Union Council. That was about 100 days ago. First it was a department under the Youth Affairs and Sports, now it's become a skill. Now we have started doing it in a big way, and we have a target of training about 250 million people. And we are not talking about the education vertical which will take care of university and college aligned skilling. That is a different chapter altogether which we are addressing. We are talking about all those in the informal sector. And if we talk about the informal sector, which is about 450 million people, out of that, about if we leave the agriculture, which is about 54, we are left with 250 million people. And that is the huge workforce which we need to address. मेरी बातचीत हो रही थी सुषमा जी से, और उन्होंने कहा कि सबके अपने अपने तरीके से सब लोग अपने बात को समझा रहे हैं. उन्होंने कहा कि आज मिडिल ईस्ट में बहुत सारे देशों का नाम गिना है जहां महिलाओं को फांसी की सजा सुनाई गई. क्योंकि भारत में वैसे महिलाओं को जो अनपढ़ हैं, जिनको रिक्रूटिंग एजेंसीज पकड़ के ले जाते हैं और कहते हैं कि भाई ये योगा एक्सपर्ट है, ये मैसोर है, ये हाउस हेल्प हैं, और उनको साधारण रूप से एक माइक्रोवेव के बटन को दबाने का भी तरीका नहीं आता है. उनको ये भी नहीं पता है कि टेलीफोन उठा करके 4 लाइन लिख दे कि किसका फोन आया. और अंतोगत्वा जब उनसे गलतियां होती हैं, वहां जाके डांट पिटता है, डरती हैं, उनसे गलतियां होती हैं, जब वो भूख में किसी कमरे में बंद होती हैं और कुछ गलतियां करती हैं, तो वहां के कानून से उनको मौत की सजा दे दी जाती है. ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनके बारे में हम जानते हैं. तो क्या ये भारत के लिए सबसे बड़ी चुनौती नहीं है कि जो सबसे निचले लेवल पर जो झारखंड से, जो बिहार से, जो उत्तर प्रदेश से जो महिलाएं आती हैं, आखिर में भारत के लिए तो वो भी एक प्रकार के रत्न हैं जो इस देश में पलते हैं बढ़ते हैं. इसका स्वरूप बहुत बड़ा है. मैं हमारे यहाँ और आप सब से मैं आग्रह करूंगा कि जो आपने जो स्ट्रक्चर बनाया जिसमें आपने वेलनेस की बात की है, तो हर सेक्टर में अब सरकारी ढंग से ये काम नहीं हो रहा है. वी हैव क्रिएटेड द सेक्टर स्किल काउंसिल्स. Sector skill councils for automotive, sector skill council for health, sector skill council for buildings, construction, infrastructure. This is a private body under NSDC which creates the syllabus. It's a very simple way. I'm not talking about the NOS or the qualification facts. I'm talking about the syllabus which is standardized. The process of assessment is standardized, and the trainers who are there are standardized, and thereafter it comes to assessment and then certification. So the sector skill councils are doing this job. It is not in a government. It is not NCPT. It is not DGET. The industry itself decides and creates the syllabus for training for the employers. अगर मैं अगर योगा ट्रेनर हूँ, तो योगा ट्रेनर का इंडस्ट्री तय करता है कि योगा ट्रेनर का मानक क्या होगा, और एक बार उसका सिलेबस हो गया तो उसके प्रशिक्षण का तरीका, फिर असेसमेंट का तरीका, फिर सर्टिफिकेशन का, ताकि वो जो व्यक्ति जहां भी जाए, जो महिला जहां भी जाए, उसकी वो योग्यता उस लायक हो. हम शिक्षा की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बेसिक थिंग दैट इन 2 months ट्रेनिंग, 3 months ट्रेनिंग, 5 months ट्रेनिंग, his employability, her employability improves. We are not talking about 10-year course. And this is one challenge which we have to all match. We have a sector skill council, and there is a wellness and a beauty sector skill council. And I wish, I do not know whether anyone from the sector skill council from wellness and beauty is here. No. Possibly none of you have heard about it. And that is one sector which is being addressed. They are talking about grooming. They are talking about beauticians. They are talking about masseurs. They are talking about, I really do not know those girlish names and activities which you have, but there are plenty of them. And it is headed by, there is a chief operating officer, and they say the biggest trade in times to come, or the biggest business would be in hair cutting and salons. We had the world skill competition. There is a, can you believe that in skilling, there is an Olympics And India have decided to bid for the 2021, because next year it is in Sao Paulo, International World Skilling Competition. And next year in 2017 it is in Abu Dhabi. And 2019 we are going to bid. Like 2000 is in somewhere in London, where they had to go for a competition in Sao Paulo. And for wellness and beauty, and that was we have never talked about skills. We have talked about education, we have talked about education, we have talked about sports, we have talked about other things, but yet, well, if आप सब लोग अगर ठीक ठाक सोचती रहेंगी तो घर में दूसरे लोग भी ठीक ठाक सोचते रहेंगे और फिर सबकी प्रगति होती रहेगी, देश की प्रगति होती रहेगी। इस विश्वास के साथ कि आज पूरे दिन के इस आयोजन में आप सब लोगों ने मिलकर कुछ ऐसे बातों का विचार जरूर किया होगा जो अपने से हट करके, क्योंकि मुझे वो इंसान बहुत बेहतर लगता है और मुझे दोस्ती करने में, क्योंकि औसतन मैं अपने जीवन में जितने गेट इन द मॉर्निंग, यू ड्रेस अप, you see your child go, you plan things all throughout your life for yourself. But there are people who plan for others, who step out of their and say that we have to spend some time. They are beautiful people. And for me, the wellness is those who think beyond themselves, for those who deserve to be given what best we have. And I think that must be our message. Thank you once again. Rubina is not here, and she had extended an invite.